why emotional intelligence when it comes to leadership? In this sense, emotional intelligence is a process. So you first learn about it, then you read about it, then you study, you do exercises, you test it, and you get better, and in time you'll get to your result. But it's a process that takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and why should you invest so much in the process versus perhaps just investing in being a manager, in being a hardcore manager that drills every drop of energy from his or her team. In the end, nobody's judging you on how emotionally intelligent you are. They judge you on your numbers. And if doing this, being a hardcore, hateful, drilling manager, gets you those numbers, why shouldn't you do it? I also have some answers for you here, 4 to be precise. And this time I'm draining them both from science and research, but also from my personal experience, because I've lived in an environment where that was the goal, where the idea was drill every drop of energy that I can get, and whenever people cannot take it anymore, I get an excuse to enlarge the team and gain processes and gain more projects. That was my boss back in the days, and let me tell you, it wasn't a healthy environment. So first of all, first effect, it's not healthy for you to behave in that way. At some point, if your approach is always direct, it's always negative, it's always hardcore, at some point, because also you cannot manage the emotions that you feel, you will hit a brick wall. It will hit you and you will burn out. Because all of the negativity that you're piling up, at a certain point, you won't be able to take it. So for your own health, that's not a good approach to have. Secondly, when it comes to your team, there are 3 reasons that you should consider when it comes to implementing emotional intelligence and making that choice. First of all, you are part of an organization that is responsible for all the employees' health. And especially, you are the point of contact between your employees and the company. Usually people don't have access to all the board meetings, directors, and so on. They talk to you directly. And as such, whether you like it or not, you are responsible for their health. You're responsible for setting up an enabling environment, putting up something that they can work well in, something psychologically safe. It's your job. It's part of your duty. Second, you should care. These are people you see every day or interact with every day, in person or remotely, but they are human beings. And if you do not care at a personal level for their well-being and the fact that they can work the way they want in a way that is satisfactory for them, if you don't care about any of that in any way, then there is a bigger issue to discuss. Then I suggest that if that's your case, you put down this course and you go see someone, because that's not how it should be. And third, connected to what I was saying before, if your approach is to drill every single ounce of energy, but you create a bad environment doing that, well, people will get exhausted by it. People will lack motivation. People will not trust you. People will not like you. And I've seen it happening on that side. That was my old boss, and I was the ones that hated him, one of the ones that didn't like him. And if that's the case, yes, you can squeeze every drop of energy that you want from your people. But if there isn't much energy to be given to begin with, what's the point?